A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Arnold Ebiketie, that is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. The kick by Lutz is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. That's complete to his tight end, Firkser. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Throwing, Mariota. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Mariota. He's got the tight end Firkser right side complete. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Mariota again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mariota. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Mariota now. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
On 2nd and 10, Mariota into the hands of Bird over the middle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 28. 15 yards there on the catch and run. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Mariota's throw caught by Bird here. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Mariota. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And just like that, it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Mariota. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Damiere Byrd from 10 yards out. And the Falcons have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And his throw here is incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Out to his left. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Gets this to Ferkser, the tight end. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Toss left side, Patterson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, Mariota. And this is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the
vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. 2nd and 3. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Touchdown! Chris Olave with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked his special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Third down, here's Patterson. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is short of the first. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Now Landry. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The focus goes back to Chris Olave, the Saints offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But
a contested ball here, and it's going to be. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On play action, they'll throw. High throw, but the catch is made. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick here is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Saints, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. So for Charles Davis and our entire